and not have a physiological response to it. So, which brings us to another experiment. Remember, we did an experiment in physiological responses in our last video. Well, so today I'm going to ask you to use your imagination in this exercise. And I just want you to close your eyes and imagine a lemon. Imagine holding the lemon in your hand and just feel the texture of the skin. And you can smell the skin of the lemon. Smell how fresh the scent is. Now cut the lemon in half and feel the juices run off your hand. Now bite into the lemon. Okay, did your mouth salivate, or did you pucker up from the anticipated sour taste? I know mine was salivating just telling you about it. If it did, you just had a physical reaction to an imagined event. Are you beginning to see this? No thought lives in the body rent-free. And this is the key to all this. We all have these physiological responses. The energy system that runs through the body and connects each of the 50+ trillion cells in our body is not one of an electrical nature. It is an energy of an emotional nature. Each cell works individually. The heart beating in your chest is not a machine made up of muscle and blood. It is a collection of living individual cells, all working in harmony to pump the community of blood cells to all the other collective communities of cells in the body. Every cellular community working in harmony and communicating with each other through the energy of emotion. You know, just as the conscious you views the environment of your world through your senses of sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch, your cells perceive their environment through the energy field of the body. When our thoughts are out of harmony with the community of cells, the body will reward us with the signal of pain. You see, pain is not a disease or a cause as allopathic medicine would have you believe. It is a signal that your emotional energy is out of harmony with the physical cellular community within your body. It is your body crying out that something is wrong. You know, you do not develop a disease and then feel bad. You always feel negative emotion and creating disharmony, and then the disease comes along. You now focus on the disease and the condition worsens. Now, I'll teach you how to let go of the negative emotions around all the negative events in your life. Harmony returns to the body, and then the cellular communities repair themselves. It is not an instantaneous process. There is a timeline to heal, and something which changes the cell's environment, which I will discuss in our next video. So, in our workshops, we've seen nothing short of miracles. We've witnessed people who have had, chronic pain for decades become completely pain-free in less than 15 minutes. We have witnessed many people who have been troubled by past traumatic events like sexual abuse find peace for the first time in years. I've had people return to workshops, 30 and 60 days later just to share their story on how they've reversed a disease or a tumor, how they've lost weight or are no longer allergic to things that they used to be sensitized to. And thousands of people from all different walks of life are discovering for the first time they have the power to heal themselves. And it all begins with finding emotional harmony within ourselves. Relieve the emotional pain you hold inside, and your health becomes better. You see, my friend, you were not born defective as modern science, the drug companies, and TV commercials would have you believe. You are not a machine made up of parts which are defective. A cell's DNA can be mutated, but we will get into that in a little bit later in our video workshop. You are a culmination of cellular communities who work in harmony with each other for the common good of the whole body. The way those communities communicate is through the emotional energy field. In our next video, we're going to fill out a questionnaire and actually identify your key stressors in that current moment. You'll be rating each stressor in our 4 categories and on just rating it on how true it is for you. So I hope you stay with us, and I'll see you again in the next video. If you haven't had an opportunity to sign up for this course and download those, I encourage